So this is going to be an install video for your 2-door insert 1000. In your package of hardware, you're going to get 4 brackets. That's gonna, obviously they're all labeled driver 1, driver 2, passenger 1, passenger 2, and then of course you have your nut and bolt hardware pack. And you also get 2 of these brackets that go for the back panel of the door. And then what you're going to start with first is you're going to want to remove the stock plastic on the stock door. And what you want to do to make sure your panels are separate, if you take the panels that came in your package, obviously there's a driver and a passenger. The door itself will follow the line of the car. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is put your driver 1 bracket on in the first slot. There's 2 bolts that hold this one on. And then, of course, obviously after you get your driver 1 bracket on, you're going to want to put your driver 2 bracket on. When you put the second bracket on, you're going to skip the second hole. There's actually 3 slots to put brackets in. You're going to skip the second one and put it into the third. You can see those slots on the door. And then, obviously you want to get your bracket. It slides right in. Once you have both brackets on, you're going to want to tighten both these brackets before you put your plastics back on. On the driver, on the both brackets, you're going to want to make sure they're lined up straight down, so you can get so it'll line up correctly with the insert itself. Now that you got the 2 brackets on, you're going to reinstall the stock plastics. Once you have the plastic back on, you're going to want to go ahead and get your driver's side insert and install that. I usually start with 1 bolt in the front to kind of help me get the other ones lined up. So I'll put this 1 bolt on loose. And then get your back ones lined up. Now you want them loose because you want to be able to make adjustments, so don't tighten any of the bolts until you have them all 4 in. And then once you have all your bolts in, what you want to do is kind of lift the panel up right up to the plastic so everything lines up. You can see the lines, the bends inside the door panel itself line right up with the creases on your plastic. So get it all lined up, push it up, and tighten it down. And once you have that on there, you're good to go. Insert installed, you want to install your back skin as well. That kind of covers this little triangle spot in the stock door in the rear. And what you do is you take the back-to-back 90 bracket that came with your kit and you put it on the skin just like so, and you put your 2 bolts in. That way when you put it on, it kind of clips onto the 1.5 inch steel on the stock door. And once you have it on, that should slide right over the steel, over your tubing, and the bolt from your B-pillar should go in the bottom hole. Put that in, tighten it back down, and it should, once you have it tight, it'll clamp right in the front, and you adjust the front part of the skin.